Gregor, Neeraj, nice to see you. We're here to talk about agentization of ERP. And as SAP and BCG, we always talk about how our core enterprise system are moving away from systems of storage, system of record, towards really autonomously executing tasks. You're seeing that, you're talking about this. How do you see this at play, Gregor? How do you see this happening?
Well, I think right now we are at a full paradigm shift, actually. So historically, ERP has been the integral operational backbone of a customer, right? Driving process excellence in one single source of truth. And I think right now we are at the next logical evolution, right? From process standardization to autonomous orchestration, actually. And if you think about it, if you put an agentic intelligence on top of a clean core, right? It's not only improving the records of business, it's actually you redefine how to run a business. And that goes into the AI native operating system. And the beauty of it right now is because SAP inherits so much knowledge, process, context that we can include in the system, as well as the constitutional DNA that we encoded for decades. It allows us that, if you think about sort of functional, operational, fiscal, right, really to serve as an enterprise DNA. And that gives way to not only manage data going forward, but also reason and execute it. And this is the birth of the autonomous enterprise.
Neeraj, in our work, we see at BCG clients moving, very slowly away from individual use case towards scaling of use case, towards now implementing really and trying to scale really agentic tools and methods and in their ERP. What do you actually see on the ground with all this being operated in a very complex data, process, permission context?
I think this is where I would say is the launch of the Business AI platform is a key part of this entire innovation cycle, actually speaking. What we actually have done together is build the end-to-end platform, which is actually grounded in the data, in the knowledge, in the business processes. So when you create an agent and you move from a prototyping to a pilot to a production, it is actually grounded in the context of the customer, right? And this is a big change in the system right now where customers would be confidently able to move from the pilot and prototyping stage, production, because the context still remains with the agent per se. And this is the power of the Business AI platform that we just launched.
So now to you both. With BCG and SAP working together, what is the most promising opportunities for you in the short term, and how do we capture it?
Well, I think BCG and SAP together can bridge the gap between model capability and actually the operating reality by providing an AI native operating model, right? And I think that's an immediate opportunity out there. Every customer wants to go agentic, and BCG as a leading strategic transformation partner, you can define the high impact areas and see where the changes are needed. And this is then where SAP comes into play.
And just to cap it off, this is where the agent journey comes together with BCG. Agents created on the Business AI platform will show the value and show the high impact areas grounded in the customer data with the constitutional guardrails out of the box.
So in summary, huge opportunity in agentic transformation for our clients to have more value earlier and faster delivery with AI first delivery with less risk. Let's do it together.
Thank you.